feel the vibe? Everybody around me gotta feel this way to fuck with me today. Oh, what do you say? I get by the 9 to 5. No, I'm feeling alive and I gotta no ride, but it's okay, baby. I'm a riding the tide in this crypto thing. As we walking through the mall, rolling up, getting ready to fucking call someone for more because we're running out, smoking out. I get 2 grams grinded up. I don't know if I have enough for you, you and me, but that's why they call it weed. If I got it, we got it. Come on and shout it. Someone's always got something to say, and if it's negative, I don't play. I don't really care what you say. I puff, and then I passed my ass right on the floor because my dumb ass couldn't fucking take no more. And this is the story that you can't ignore. Get by on a 9 to 5, now I'm feeling alive. Do you feel the vibe? Everybody around me gotta feel this way to fuck with me today. Oh, what do you say? I get by the 9 to 5. No, I'm feeling alive and I gotta no ride, but it's okay, baby. I'm a riding the tide in this crypto thing.
Wall Street!
It's time to dollar cost. I think it's time to dollar cost averaging. How's everyone doing this morning? Wall Street beats sick dough in crypto. If you want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto, you hit the like, you hit the subscribe. Talking about going on a ride, and damn, hopefully we're going soon. The title is real. 2.12K subscribers. Thank you very much. Come on over, hit that bell, all notification if you're not a subscriber. But if so, please hit that like. Don't have to tell you. Keeping you up with the crypto space, MicroStrategy to buy more Bitcoin raises $500 million. So right now, currently, you own about $14 billion worth of Bitcoin on his balance sheet. Every time this gentleman either buys, he seems to be buying near the top or the bottom. Main thing is he's dollar cost averaging in. Talking about some crypto news this morning, Robinhood buys crypto exchange Bitstamp and surprise $200 million deal. This is Friday. Happy Friday to every single one of you. My name is Wall Street Pete, Sicto Crypto. We talk about technical analysis. We talk about crypto news. And more importantly, we do talk about buying the dip, and most likely you'll be able to have a sip. How are you guys all doing this morning? Let me hear from you from the super chat. Got some news going on, right? Robinhood trying to get into the crypto world here for us. Sorry about that big slam. But also big news here Wednesday. Donald Trump said he wants all the remaining of Bitcoin to be mined in the United States. Now, that's nearly impossible because Bitcoin is an exchange all over the world where it gives you an opportunity, and that would definitely defeat the purpose. So obviously he is a little ignorant to the situation of knowing how this works and what it is, but we're going to break it down this morning right into the charts if you're interested in that sort of thing, and I want to show you what's been going on. And currently right now we do have a head and shoulders pattern that could break us and keep us out of this max pain. But I was looking this morning and I was paying attention really close to the charts. Good morning, Mr. Rising sun to you. And the more and more I looked at it, 51,000 kind of scared me because 32.8 pullback was a very typical pullback in what I would call a bull market. And that's what we're in right now. If you pay attention to the long term, this is a daily chart going all the way into 2023. You can see here on the bottom as we were coming and how we're rising and how this cup and handle could be something that we'll be looking to. We could be very, very careful, but these are some of the things that we might find. And I'm not sure if people are understanding exactly what I am drawing here or what I am alluding to, but this is pretty wild because this is a humongous cup and handle. And please hit the like button if you've yet to do so. We're talking about some technical analysis. I'm pretty excited to show you this morning. 38.2 pullback would take us to 51.5, right about roughly on that price is where we're at right now. And I did talk about a couple things, right? Do you remember? We were trading this price. I said we're coming up. We were trading probably around here. I said we got to get a double bottom here first. Well, there it is. The double bottom did occur exactly. Go watch the last live video. We'll tell you exactly. That's exactly what we had predicted to happen. Got the double bottom. I predicted that the price would fall 66.3. We also said that would be in the last video. If you want to check it out, we're really not in the mood to show all the videos. But what we're coming to right now is this cup and handle is forming. I do see a little bit of a head and shoulders pattern up there, so be careful. Probably retest and fake you out. But what more importantly I do see is that the 57,000 will find support. We're in this range, and I hope that that's where we find the bottom. Don't have to go into here because what are we looking at here? Well, we're looking at something we haven't really considered yet, and you would see here that this would be somewhere around the bottom and then we'd be getting the right shoulder, and I think that's when we finally break through. So pay attention to all of this. These are scenarios, and I do believe possibilities that the Bitcoin price could do. This would be a nice cup and handle coming in. We would still get that 38.2 pullback, which is very, very common for a bull market right now. That would form the head. As you can see here, this is where we currently are right now, only in the price. So we got a lot of things to pay attention to, what's going on. So as you can see here, coming in, we had a head and shoulders pattern here. We're going to look for the inverted, right? That would be coming down. But now here it is. Do we have the bullish side on the 4-hourly? Shorter time frame. This is what I wanted to show everyone. The market, right? Talk about Fed rate being cut, possibly. No. Everyone got excited, but you can see what the double bottom pattern may occur. I wanted to show some different indicators here. Let's see, remove this indicator. And as you can see here, now we got the price in. Get a real indicator here that we like, stochastic ATR volatility oscillator. And you can see here, even on the bottom here on my oscillator, it does like this movement. So possibly little resistance coming in, but I do believe that this is a range we can be tested in. If we don't fall below or finish a daily candle at the 66.3, and we talked much about that, if we can stay above the 66.3, and you can see here 10 hours and 24 minutes to be direct. Don't have too many people here. It looks like it is well, we're at work right now. It's very important, and Wall Street doesn't really come live in the morning as much. We've been very busy with the wedding. After this wedding next week, I promise, this show is going to be continued every morning. You'll be excited. You'll be watching, and we'll be giving you a lot of updates. So we just need more likes. That's what we're asking for right now currently. I do want to get out of the way so people can see what's happening here, but I want to show you even double bottom here. It looks pretty strong on my stochastic even here. So I like the 4-hourly. I'll switch back. I'm showing you here, and I think we will get another test before perhaps we do continue. So we do know in 2 hours and 24 minutes here, we'll get a new candle. Just expect some volatile waves this way. I think we're going to stay in this trend right here. So 71,300 was the price we talked about very much. 107 days of boring sideways action. We've been in here for 107 days. That's what this pretty much adds up to. So pay attention to that as well. 107 days. It did actually have that here on this chart. Oh gosh, didn't mean to do that. But you can see here 107 days. There it is. Talking about consolidation. The trend is your friend. And so until we break above this dotted line here, I'm not really going to take anything too seriously. So we can even move it up and pick it up a little bit there. And I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. This downward sloping trend is a daily downward sloping trend. And if I zoom in to show you a little more of what we're looking at, we are continuing that. So until that breaks, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I'm looking for. I don't see any of that breaking through, perhaps even to the 67,000. So pay close attention to what is happening. There's a symmetrical triangle pattern developing in here. Could it be an ABC-like correction or a falling wedge? Absolutely. This could be what's taking us there. Double top M come through, and you can see exactly all the way to 57,000, and that could be the final bottom. I would really hope for this to be the occurrence. I just wanted to share with everyone. Not predicting 51,000 is coming, but I am definitely saying that there is a big possibility it could happen. So don't take it out of your repertoire, whatever they may call it that way. But that is definitely big possibility of what we're looking here. It's a big bullish flag, actually. We're just getting a correction. So my name is Wall Street Pete Sicko in crypto. It is 8 minutes and a half into the video. If there was a cryptocurrency you would like to maybe go over while we're here on the live now, we could possibly do so. Right now would be the time. So looking for that double bottom pattern you can see here. And like I said on the daily, we're just trying to find out, well, are we going to stay above? And I meant to sit here and drag across to show you. Are we going to stay above this line here? Very important, crucial support for Bitcoin, which is 66.3. How I knew we were going there. I'm not a wizard. I just pay attention to technical analysis, and this is your update. So I wanted to go over another crypto asset for some people, but it seems like we don't have too much of a live following this morning. It is Friday. Everyone's trying to make a couple bucks. We could talk a little bit about Solana. A lot of people have not seen or heard anything about that in a while. Looking at one of these charts, I haven't done Solana in a long time myself. True. You're the only one that's live, so you do deserve to get what you want here. True. And that is true, right? We can go to Kraken. We can go to, let's see, Perpetual. I like for Binance. Here we are. Yeah, not a problem, brother. You know, you deserve it. You're one of my most loyal followers. And I'm not going to go crazy with it right here because I do have an eye for it. And you know I have an eye for it, and you do very well yourself, sir. So I'm not even going to sit here and act like you need me for real, because I know you're pretty good. I don't give a shit. This is Mr. Phil here. This gentleman has been following me for a while, and I'll tell you right now, he kicks ass and takes names when he does leverage trading. He does pretty good for himself. So what I'm looking at right here does seem to be somewhat, and this is just what I'm seeing with the naked eye for the current time. You can see how the trend is your friend, so please understand we could definitely break what's happening. That could be a bottom here all the way to 14.5 cents, and then a right shoulder, and then off to the races even worse. But could be the other way, right? We talked about this. These are our possibilities of how we do it here. But you can see head and shoulders pattern, left shoulder, head, and we're looking for a right shoulder, which would give us a dead cat bounce sort of situation. But you can see how the trend has been towards the upside. So you're really not going to say it's over until you see that. And well, let's get over with everything on the drawing because now we know what we're looking at real quick. I don't know why I did indicators. This is true 5 for you. I appreciate it. I like getting eye on it, bro. Yeah, I know. I appreciate you. We share insight. It's amazing. This is what you could do for each other in the crypto space, and this is why I created this channel, because I wanted to help each other out, and I knew that there would be some people who would have some skills and talent similar to mine, and we could talk about it. So this is what we're doing. We're going to break it down. So we're looking at the daily right now, and you can see here we're building some support right now. So what I see, even though we have the left shoulder and a big high, you are getting some type of a double top, but even the double top doesn't even look right. You can see we created a new higher high on this candle. So I'm kind of wondering, well, are we finished? We'll see, because this is where we're going to hold it. And we're going to show you right here. I'm going to go to the old head here. See if we develop some type of range, and there it is, beautifully. I love what I see right here. I swear, when I talk here about this stuff, I feel like Bob Ross. If anyone knows or old enough to be like Bob Ross, 18.5 cents. That is our current support. Flipping resistance, you can see that is definitely what happened from March of 28th, at the end of March. So what's going on here? Still looking at that, creating a new higher high. That's beautiful at the moment. What we're doing, I'm looking at longevity. I'm just trying to see what we have, and the current high there was looking similar, right? We topped out similar to that same look, and we're getting that same look again. And am I getting a sell signal there? Let me get my indicator out that I like. So this is where we start getting a little more active, and yeah, it's a little quiet here on the show, but I don't mind doing this for Mr. Rising Sun. And as you can see here, let's see if we can get to different time frames and you just analyze. You can see, yeah, what happened here last time we got this wick here. You can see what started the downtrend, and that's definitely what happened. Started the downtrend. I just analyzed this and I see where we went, and yeah, we got a little bit of a retracement. I could probably just not even clone it, but I could probably do a Fibonacci sequence, and damn, Sam, thank you, man, for real. Does that not blow people's minds, Phil? Mr. Rising Sun, does that not blow your fucking mind? Because that blows my mind. That blows my mind. That's why I love this channel. That's why I love technical analysis. I'm telling you that there's a good chance we come back down, test this with these rest of these. You have probably some weeks to do this if that's what's happening. And it just correlates with what the Bitcoin price was doing. So right now, looking at altcoins usually confirms to me what Bitcoin is doing. We're getting the same similar look. I do believe perhaps if we do bounce off here, we could go parabolic. So please be careful. What I'm saying here is what I'll show you in a second. Before I go, this move right here, it doesn't mean we're going to come down necessarily just yet, right? Just yet. You can see what happened here. And if we got a repetitive move off that bounce, I just want you to know, because this is how quick this can happen. You're sitting here celebrating the 18.5 cents, right? And then all of a sudden, you're trading at this price, 32 cents. We're talking about a big move. We're talking about a big move. And I'm trying to get to the price range to show you, because this is how quick in a blink of an eye you can get to it. And we're talking about almost a 75% move. So that's why it's funny. That's why it's interesting, because you could watch the show and this could have been the bounce, but I do see more of time frame coming down. That's what I see. But at the same time, what are we watching? We're watching some consolidation. We're watching some repetitive daily support, which is telling me that, hey, maybe we're not done going down. What we're going to get here is something similar to that. So please be super careful. That is how and where I think that can be established. And then maybe this is the left shoulder area, and then now that's the head, and then we'll consolidate. So please be very careful. That's why shorter times, longer time frames, they give different input, different thoughts here. And like I said, I'm going to a shorter time now real quick before we go, and you can see exactly what's happening here. Same sort of thing. Please be careful, because then that is the same kind of symmetrical pattern. Perfect. And then all of a sudden you get this descending look, which is definitely showing me how we're going to come down. So the more and more I look at it, no matter what time frame, I do see some type of bearish movement, even including in Bitcoin. So we talked about True. We talked about Bitcoin. 2.45 total market cap in trillion, obviously. 2.5, though. Remember, we were sitting here at 1 trillion not knowing what to do. If you bought the dip, you definitely are in a profit at this point in time. And does anybody realize Bitcoin has really significantly grown over any asset? Think about that. What is going to happen going forward? Yeah, some of these altcoins are going to see these jumps to the upside. You're going to see some beautiful gains, but at the same time, do you really understand what's happening with Bitcoin? Do you really understand? Do you really see that there was no really positive impact off the Ethereum? Well, Gary Gensler announced that sometime in September, in the end of this summer, we will be seeing a full Ethereum comeback, a full Ethereum ETF approval. Apparently, there's a lot of problems going on, and they admitted that, hey, they didn't, if you read between the lines, they admitted that, well, hey, we rushed this, the Ethereum ETF, we did it too fast, and we need some time to fix some things. And if you remember, that's exactly what happened with Bitcoin. They rushed it. They got the ETF out so quickly. You know, to their perspectives, they rushed it. For us, it felt like it took forever. And what's happening right now is that's what you're seeing. So October, I mean, I couldn't be more excited for it. What does this mean? Well, the price isn't, we're not millionaires yet, right? Some of us. And, you know, you get impatient. This is boring. Yeah, that's what I want. I want as much boring as possible. I want all of you to get out. So this way, when you get out, we can buy this dip more. And we can definitely explode this. What's going to happen, and I don't say explode this as we're doing it as a together. We just know that deep down inside over time, after this Bitcoin halving, there will be increase in supply, demand. We know that demand's at an all-time high. And what's happening right now, people can't see. You cannot see the scarcity of Bitcoin right now. Only the miners see that. So if you're not mining Bitcoin, you don't see the actual change and the scarcity of what really is about to occur. And talk about October. Between the election, we got Donald Trump talking about how he wants to have the U.S. only mine Bitcoin. What are you going to do? Ban the freaking world from mining Bitcoin? What are you, out of your mind? No pun intended, it sounds like mine. But really, think about some of the things that are going on. We keep you up to date. We talk about it. I have Blake in the upper top right there. I appreciate him very much every month. Mr. Blake, fantastic photographer. If you're interested, check him out on Instagram. Maybe one day I'll share if I get enough comments if you want to know. But gentleman always keeps us afloat, paying for our fees to keep this every month, the tools and things. It's not a lot, but he does keep us afloat. He does donate every single month. So I do want to take a time out for that special man that for no apparent reason loves the show and donates every month. And that really does help keep us afloat. So thank Mr. Blake. If you'd like in the comment, it would be totally up to you. He's a photographer. He's very talented, has a lot of money, obviously, in the cameras that he has and the tools that he needs. Just like anybody else, right? You need tools, you need things to proceed, to continue to go forward in life. So, you know, life's short. Life is super, super short. So it is important and imperative to talk about how Bitcoin is such a big deal going forward in our economic system, the monetary system, everything. A lot of people don't believe in it. They've heard nothing but negative things. I get it. But what's going to happen is these old heads are going to die. And it's just the truth. I'm not trying to, we're all going to go. And what's going to happen is all the guys who write the checks, all the people who pay with dollars and pull out their purse to get the fucking 17 cents out, they're all going to be gone. And these new people, younger generations that are in a fucking rush for everything, are going to be doing the tap, hitting the tap. And we're going to be that type of system that where people are flowing quickly. So that's what you have to understand. You really have to understand that part. So Pirate Nation coin, I'd have to do some work on that. That sounds like a scam, to be honest. I just tell the truth. Wall Street Pete, real as steel. I'll look into it. I'm not going to BS you. I'm going to actually write it down to keep you happy. And not really to keep you happy. This is just what we do for the channel. Thank you, Mr. Blake. I love it. Pirate Nation coin. I'll look into it. And I'll be back onto you with that one. But anyways, this is what we do for the channel. So you just hit the like button. I appreciate people very much. We talk about cryptocurrency. We're talking about what's going on right now. And we're talking about a time of impatient people, right? Lazy people. The more technology, right? We live in a world where If I could just sit on my fat ass and you could just put wheels or jets on this thing and I could just fly to where I got to go real quick so I can get back to my daily daytime work, it'd be fantastic, right? I wouldn't even have to get in a car. I wouldn't have to do nothing. This is where we live today. People keep forgetting. Okay, I'm a little more interested now. Thank you so much, Amy. I'm sorry to be ignorant to you. It's just, I just, I heard what I heard real quick and I was wondering, I've never seen you on the show. I've never seen it on the channel and I do appreciate you. Thank you for being on the show and talking. We're just yapping a little bit, talking about how, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin's very important. It's very important. Tell me if you've not bought the dip, you were not able to have a sip yet. And I'm talking about the people who've been in cryptocurrency for over 4 years. I mean, there's a 4-year cycle. So if you don't plan on being in cryptocurrency for more than 4 years, and remember, this is an investment, then you're mistaken. So all of a sudden, the U.S. presidents that are going for election, all of a sudden are Bitcoin pro. We must have Bitcoin in the entire friggin' U.S. and no one else should mine it. Like, you sound like crackheads at this point. Like, just get through the election, right? So this is why I hate politics, but this is very good for cryptocurrency. This is fantastic for cryptocurrency. But I want people to understand how important. I'm going on a rant here. Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. No one wants to buy Bitcoin. You all want to buy these coins, pirate coin. Ethereum is another good one because it's the only hedge off Bitcoin. Not hedge, but it's like a slice, right? What is the closest cryptocurrency to Bitcoin? What is the closest? It's Ethereum. It's the second cryptocurrency. So if you're not invested in one or two, which I just explained to you, Bitcoin's one, Ethereum's two, what are you doing in the crypto space? You're trying to buy an altcoin and you're trying to be financially free. That's what you're trying to do. And if you're not trying to do that, you're trying to do that for the people who are behind you, your daughter, the other people, the other generations. You're trying to be that guy, that woman. And I just want people to explain to me, what is your goal? What are you trying to establish? What are you looking for? A lot of people are looking to become a millionaire overnight. That's what the truth is. That's the truth. And I just wanted to go over this at the end of my video and talk about it because many of you, and I want to say about 90% of you, 95%, we can go as high as we can, you're not invested in Bitcoin or Ethereum. And I don't know why, but I just named all the reasons why. But I don't know why still you don't have Bitcoin or Ethereum. Bitcoin or Ethereum, over a period of time, have been the best and the safest risk-reward ratio of any cryptocurrency you could possibly look at. Now we can go over to the top here, and we could see how many cryptocurrencies there are. There are, and I loved it. It used to show that. Does it not show that anymore? Up here, it used to show how many cryptocurrencies they had. It's like 2-point-something million. We don't need 2-point-something million cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin was the first one. I'm pretty sure we need the first one that was ever made. That's what I'm getting at. So, gentlemen, I used to work here. I appreciate everyone very much. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the comments. I'm going to look into Pirate Coin. It's a gaming coin. The gaming coins I spoke of on this channel are IMX, Immutable X, a few other ones we've gone over. I'm not going to go over them right now, but my favorite, number one right now, is IMX. I'm very excited for Immutable X, so if anyone wants to do their homework, if you want to watch the video I did a couple weeks ago, I did do one talking about Immutable X. We did some price ranges. But the gentleman used to work here. This is the only reason why I do YouTube videos every day, why I love technical analysis. Gentleman used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange in New York in Manhattan, right off Vesey Street, and life got so busy with my wedding, I fucking totally forgot yesterday. These people here all got together, and I missed another event. I'm so disappointed. But yes, that's why we have not been so active as far as lives. I had a couple people chatting and asking, where the frick is Wall Street Pete? Where are the lives? I need them. I actually had somebody write that. I'm watching. I'm reading. I'm paying attention. I appreciate you guys very much. I'm getting married next week, and that's what's been going on. I thank you guys so much for your support. Have a fantastic day. Please be very careful. Do not click on any links in the comments. Most of the bots have been erased and kicked off this channel, which is why we don't have 10,000 comments and 10,000 subscribers, because I kick all the BS out of here. So it takes a little longer to grow, but we have a much much better quality of people in here. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much.